often wear wigs and lounge while speaking. What am I telling you again?
Vincent van Gogh.
Okay, the history of Vincent van Gogh.
Wait, stop.
That's me. Okay. Continue. The history of Vincent van Gogh. So, Vincent van Gogh was Dutch, and he was a very dirty man, like dirty fingernails and so on and such forth. And he tried out many careers. First he was like, I'm going to be a preacher, but then he sort of sucked at that. So he was like, then I'm going to be a teacher, possibly because they rhymed, I don't know. But he also sort of sucked at that. So he was like, I'm going to be an artist. And he became an artist in his late 20s. And he was like, I'm going to paint pictures of the potato famine, which you mentioned earlier. And he used lots and lots of earth tones. And he was all like, you know what? We should have artist communes. Like, you know how, like, a bunch of monks all live together and do religious stuff? We should have a bunch of artists who hang out and do artist stuff. So he went to his brother, Theo. He was like, Theo, we should do this. We should have, like, an artist commune. And he's like, hey, artists, come live with me. And they're like, no. So his brother, Theo, was like, oh, come on, guys. You should, like, we've got this, like, nice house in the south of France. Who wants to, like, live with my brother? He's crazy, but, you know, he's nice. It's nice. Free house, free house. So they convinced one other guy to live with his brother, Paul Gogh. So Vincent van Gogh and Paul Gogh, they lived together, and they painted lots of paintings, and Vincent van Gogh was like, I fucking love Japanese prints. I'm going to put them all over the house, and they're like, let's paint each other's chairs. And I'm going to paint some sunflowers, paint some pictures of me painting those sunflowers. I'm going to paint some fields, paint some pictures of me painting those fields. And all nice and copacetic until, like, one night, Paul Gauguin's like, Vincent, you are motherfucking crazy. And he's like, no, I'm not. And he's like, razor blade fight. And he's like, and then Paul Gauguin's like, I have enough of this shit. I am leaving this house. I am moving to Tahiti, and I will be on the beach painting naked chicks for the rest of my life. So I think I died of, like, syphilis. But, you know, that's just how I wanted to go. So Vincent's like, oh, no, he was, like, my only friend. He was the only person who would live with me in this house in Isles. So he, like, cuts off his ear, and he's like, wants to be his girlfriend, so she's, like, some prostitute. He's like, keep this safe. And she's like, okay. She's like, call, like, someone who's gonna, like, bleed to death. And he's like, I need to write all these letters to my brother. And then his brother's like, I got the wife and baby. And Vincent's like, pay attention to me. I'm painting crows over a wheat field. And then Theo's like, what of? And he's like, shoot myself in the gut. Pay some attention to me. And then Theo's like, oh no. And then, like, 3 days, Vincent takes to die. And people are like, did you, like, really mean to kill yourself? Do you want some, like, attention from your brother? And they're like, doesn't matter, because you're dead. And then he's like, dead. And then Theo dies, like, a year later, and his wife's all like, oh no, he died of a broken heart. But it wasn't a broken heart, it was syphilis. And then she publishes all of the letters, and it becomes, like, a popular book. And she, like, does all this, like, marketing. She, like, and it becomes, like, this huge empire. She, like, sells all his paintings. He looks at, like, one painting while he's alive, and it was, like, for $40. And he was like, Theo, what the fuck are you doing? Don't sell my paintings. And then he, like, gives the painting to this other guy, and he, like, blocks the hole in a chicken shed. Anyway, so his wife does all the things to make it, and then they're like, shit happens for his while he's alive. And it's like, no, you can't, like, get, like, a Vincent van Gogh for, like, under, like, $1 million. And that is all I have to say about it. Because he gave me the signal.